We're at a rather remarkable time in U.S. policy history in the sense that, while I don't think there's any likelihood that tomorrow, or even in January of 2013, there's going to be a abolition of the Federal Reserve.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
But it's on the table. It's at least there's on the table is a radical remaking, an impossible reimagining of monetary policy. Are you surprised that that's happened in your lifetime? It's a tribute to your work to some extent. And do you think anything will happen from it? Of course, it comes back to the argument we just had. I don't think you're a follower, but it's hard to know how much of a leader you are. But I like to think you are, that you've had an impact on this debate. Certainly, as you say, the ideas are there for others to grab, and they're grabbing them. They're actually taking seriously the possibility of a radical change in monetary policy.
Well, I don't take any credit for that, but I have to say I am surprised that in my lifetime somebody had a bestseller entitled "End the Fed," and the author of the book was invited to be on the Daily Show and plugged the book and was treated respectfully.
Right, that's shocking.
So, yeah, so the climate can change a bit.
What do you think is in the realm of the feasible or the imaginable in how things might change?
In the next 10 years,
yeah.
I think it's feasible to put some kind of serious single mandate on the Federal Reserve System to sort of constrain their freedom of action. I think it's possible to nail down some rules which would make impossible the sort of ad hoc crony interventions they made during 2007, 2008, where they decided to bail out firm X but not firm Y, or they decided to overpay for assets, or they decided we're going to give loans at below market interest rates to the following list of banks. Those are important reforms, but I agree with you that it's not going to be on the agenda in the next 10 years to shut down the Fed. It may be possible to open up alternatives, decriminalize the use of gold and silver coins, decriminalize the use of online gold transfer services or transfer services in other currencies that make it possible for people to have a more easy access to an alternative to Federal Reserve currency or Federal Reserve denominated payments.
Yeah, that would be good. Those would all be good. When you talk about the single mandate, I assume you would keep the mandate for low rate of inflation, and you'd get rid of the mandate to keep full employment.
Yes, I would take away any mandate to try to monkey with a real variable and just have a mandate for a single nominal target. I would prefer something other than the price level. I would prefer nominal income or an index of producer prices, or following Hayek, rather than consumer prices, but something like that.